and welcome to Cipheros. Today we have the crash course for learning HTML. Don't worry, you will have everything that you need to learn HTML and basically to make your first website. So let's get started with this, okay? This is straight to the point and what is HTML? HTML is an acronym for hypertext, a markup language that basically is the foundation of web development and everything related with programming. It is a start point language used to create and structure content of any website. There are multiple programming languages, but if we want to highlight HTML as a part of one, this would be like the bricks or the build, okay, that would be our website. And actually, for doing this, you don't need anything. You can just notepad. It is already installed your PC, okay? That I suppose that is Microsoft, but that does not matter. Besides of a browser, okay? In my case, it's Opera, but if you have Chrome or Firefox, that does not matter because they are like similar and the most used ones. Okay, so I will go for Windows and I will write a notepad. We will get that. We open it. Okay, we have this. That is all what we need actually to learn to code and those stuff. For example, I will write a example and blah 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 blah. And to make an HTML file, what we have to do is to put a save with name. To save this as an HTML file, but to define your file as an HTML, what we have to do is to use the extension of this programming language, which is your name plus a point, okay, point HTML. On this case, for example, if I use another programming language such as CSS and JavaScript, this extension will be different, okay? But the dot is always kept, by the way. Okay, so we will save it and go into the location in which we have done this. Okay, in my case it was on the desktop. I will open, okay, my file, and we have that example. Okay. Why it has the Opera icon to open it, and that is because I have selected open with by default with my browser, okay? But for example, but if you use a Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Firefox, this will as default browser. There is a problem in using Notepad and all the default stuff that basically it is that all we have to do it with our hands, okay? There are not things automatically that can be done, and for example I have to do this and dot type, etc., and blah, 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 all by hand. So there are not external tools that can help us to improve our performance. That we can do, because when you have Notepad, all of this stuff, all the letters are with the same color, okay? But if I am using this text editor, everything has different colors. Not everything, but for every format, for every type of words that we have that we are working on, each of them has a signal color. This text editor called Visual Studio Code that most of the people actually use it. This is the official webpage, and just download it, okay, for Windows, Linux, or Mac. Doesn't matter your operative system, okay, but because I have already downloaded, I will not do it. And while it is downloading, we will create a folder on desktop or basically also to the File Explorer, okay, but make a right click on any free space and then select the new button to make this folder, okay? Select this and write any name that you want. For example, I will write cats on Italian. Okay. I have an obsession with that, and as I have said, if you want to do it also on the File Explorer, do this, right click on the free space and make another folder, okay? But for now we don't do it. Now, once you have opened Visual Studio Code for the first time, you will get a screen just like this, okay? This is the menu, and actually we don't need to do something else than to click on File, Open Folder, and search for the location of your folder. On this case, it's the desktop, okay? And clicking on the folder, we don't need to open it. We push on Select Folder and just we open that. Go to New File, okay, to this button and make also another HTML one with the extension dot HTML. If I want to use another programming language, okay, JavaScript for example, I write just JS. You don't put HTML. This would be like any text file, the basic one. That this is a mess up, man, because when we write anything and save with Control S, we don't see any change. Okay, and why this happens? Because we have to update the view of the file in a browser, okay, with Control R, okay, to reload it. And if I write another thing, for example, your mom wants that I've saved with Control S, I have to reload this page with Control R to do this. The solution is here. We go to extensions, so type Control Shift plus X, and we will install our first extension that is called Live Server. I have it already, and just install it.